The unexpected happened at my best friend's wedding. My best friend and I have been close since we were in diapers. Absolutely nothing could pull us apart. We vowed to each other that no matter what, we would always stay best friends regardless of our separate lives. This stayed true when we graduated from high school and college, as well as when we entered the workforce. I'm a mechanical engineer, while my best friend works as a constructor. A couple years ago, my best friend found the man of her dreams. He's everything she could ever ask for, from his kind personality to his charm. Her boyfriend treated everyone around him with respect, even those who did not reciprocate the same behavior. He opened the door for others and walked people across the street who needed his aid. When he got down on one knee and proposed to my best friend, it was no surprise, but we were ecstatic for the couple. Everything was smooth sailing with the wedding plans. That was until a month before the wedding, when my best friend's fiancé began to grow distant from everyone. This included the bride-to-be. My best friend chalked it down to wedding stress, but started to have panic attacks due to her fiancé not responding to her for days on end. Finally, the fiancé got his act together a week before the wedding starts and apologized for his odd behavior. He gave zero explanation, but we rolled with it. The wedding starts off beautifully. Everyone is happy, crying and hugging one another. The walk down the aisle was a sight to behold. The two said their vows and the marriage was official. There was not a single cloud in the sky, physically and metaphorically. All of a sudden, the church doors swing open. Our eyes bolted towards the entrance while a distressed woman bolted down the aisle. "Shame on you," the woman cries out before tackling the groom. Everyone is stunned and confused as family members tried to pull the woman off. I reach out to my best friend to comfort her while she is in tears. The groom makes a run for it once he gets back on his feet, but my best friend's mom stops him in his tracks. When everyone is slightly calm, the woman goes up on the altar and explains that the groom and she were in a committed relationship for 5 months due to a fling they had at an office party. The groom got stressed with the thought of being married to someone who wanted kids and made a terrible mistake last minute. After realizing his terrible actions, he felt an obligation to keep an emotional connection to the affair partner. When she began to pull out receipts of the dinner and hotel bills, as well as photos of them together on her phone, everyone was livid. My best friend was devastated and fell to the ground sobbing. Little did this guy know, I had a knuckle sandwich prepared for him. My brothers happened to have the same idea and began to swing at the guy. The groom apologized profusely and made excuses like she forced him to date her and that it was only a temporary thing. Even if it was temporary, the damage was already done. Since we didn't want the reception food to go to waste, we kicked out the groom and partied by ourselves. It was a shame that this happened, but at least my best friend doesn't have to be stuck in a marriage to a cheater. Shortly after, my best friend files for an annulment, which is something we all advised her to do. The ex-groom tried to convince her to stay, but it was too late. She eventually had to file a restraining order because he began to stalk her workplace. He now helps to raise 10 kids from 4 different mothers.